Our first tour of the almost complete Sheldon International Speedway. This is a custom built track I did using AFX model motoring and new and old adapter tracks and some newly blown model motoring pieces to bring it up to new condition, and new power 22 volt supplies as well from AFX. Start at the far end. We've got our stadium seating logoed out with soda machines, etc. Stadium lighting, the bank borders. We've got a pedestrian walkway that needs to be finished out, also a step down pavilion where there'll be some vendors, etc. We've got restrooms, snack bar, some figures have been installed. We've got a winner's circle that'll be complete. Got to finish up the checkered flagging around it, and then there'll be figures as well as race teams. There's a retired faller grandstand which will be lit up, and there'll be people up in the top tower, and there's some glass and windows still to be installed and people walking up and down the stairwells inside. Going over the top, we have security right above our cameraman here in the back. Go to the back, we have our first racetrack tower with satellite TV trucks on hand to witness the race. Moving down, we've got a life flight medevac with an ambulance for trackside accidents, etc. Rolling up to the front of the pit area and connected to going to some of the trailers for some of the race teams. We've got an ambulance, police vehicle. Obviously, a fan who had a little too much to drink is getting medical attention and being taken away. And if we move to the front, we've got our track officials here at the finish line. This was an older AFX unit that actually does a sound for startup and then also does a lap sound for the race cars for 10 laps. On the 9th lap, it says last lap, and then on the 10th lap, it announces the winner. So I'll give you kind of a brief demonstration of that. And then you get the sound. That happens for both lanes. And then I've got a custom-made flagman. Obviously, that's not the figure that'll be there. It'll be a racetrack figure. We just used one of the guys' pit crews for now to do that. So, and then we've got going forward the actual pit row itself with some F1 cars, the Mega Gs. We've kind of custom done some crews to match, and there's some painting yet to be done. The actual pit buildings were done from scratch. They'll have some more pit bay numbers going on the green border, as well as the divider walls and tools, and will be lit up to show the details inside. Scrolling down, we've got where the power is. This will be the track start for power. It does work now, but it's corded underneath with a surge strip, and then that's going to be direct wired with a fusible link. New 2-lane dual power transformer controls from AFX. This will be the accessory lighting to light up all the buildings, etc. Moving down, we've got our exit from the pit out into general populace. We've got our substation here, which we use, will be lit up, and then we've got the power supply for stadium lighting, etc. Vendors, just awaiting cyclone fencing. Lots of trees, well, not lots of trees, but trees, detailed grass, and then underneath all the track is the ground area, referencing dirt and rock and so forth, like you'd naturally see under an overpass. Our second tower, and more stadium lighting. The lighting was put around, so it should cast pretty evenly, but we can always add more if we need to for night racing. We've got our water tower with fire trucks and wreck remover. We've got a little detail there to do with the green, and then another work truck on its way going into the pit area. And then towards the back, we've actually got kind of a little shimmy section of track there, as you can see, where it comes down and goes back up. It goes from right to left on the direction. Got a culvert with a nice water feature for overflow, faked out in the back with the black because the hump track that they made back then is not conducive for the new Mega G cars. However, the bridges work fine I've got mountainous ranges in the back with more logo sponsor borders and actually trees and bushes I've stuck in to kind of make the realism look a little bit closer to the background and border and have the transition be a little more natural. And that is about it. We will send up a new video with the cars actually racing pretty soon in the next couple of days. It does work. It's fully functional, and believe me, it flies. So, and then we'll do some modded cars as well on the Mega G platform, and then move up to maybe even some Wizard cars. This track will actually be listed later on eBay and probably Craigslist as well as YouTube for future purchase. So hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Looking.